Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I am going to set up January, and that means I got my Cocoa Daisy. I was so excited. I was like watching it, the tracking, even though I know it does no good to watch the tracking. I was like staring it down, and then one day it just appeared. I had tracking, and it showed up like the day we got back from our first trip, and I was so excited. So I am going to go ahead and film my setup for January. It's going to be different because I'm using the yearly book and I'm using a Archer and Olive B6. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything in here today, but next week you'll see what I'm doing in here because I'll be doing my first week setup, but I'm going to get my yearly book set up today, I think. I'm not really sure. This is all kind of new territory, so we'll see if I'm like, oh no, I need to do this. Maybe I will. I don't know. Okay, let's, I don't know. So here we go. So I am going to use, like I would typically do in my monthly book, I'm actually going to do that in my yearly book. And I'm not going to walk through all the Cocoa Daisy stuff. I already mixed my kit up, so I'm not going to know what's what if I were to go through it. I do know that this sheet that I'm going to be using is from the main planner kit. I'll try to point stuff out that I remember comes somewhere as I'm going, but I can make no promises. So I am going to go ahead and set up, is this why that work? Let's get jumping right into it. So I am so excited to try this new system out. So if you don't know, I've been using the Planner Perfect monthly books and the subscription for a while now. And I have decided that I was going to take a break. I canceled my subscription. Take a break and try something different, and for several different reasons. One being the price, and two being I had so many extra pages that it just felt like a waste, I guess. So I wanted to give this a try, using my yearly book differently than I did last year, and using an Archer and Olive B6. So this pouch, I'm telling you, is absolutely adorable this month. I love this pouch. So I'm going to use my yearly book. You guys never really saw me like do my yearly book in 2022. But I'm going to fill my yearly book calendar and all these pages out like I would maybe typically do in my monthly book, if that makes sense. You'll kind of see as we go. This is a mild liner. It did come in the kit. I think it came in the planner add-on, maybe. I don't think any of this stuff is that I'm using for this month is available, but if you are wondering about it for like next month, I'm trying to talk and like concentrate on doing this at the same time. I use the main planner kit. I get the planner add-on. I do get the pouch subscription, which is not necessarily at all, but it's super cute. And I get the Daisy, Daisy sticker add-on, I think it's called. Yeah, Daisy add-on sticker kit. Sometimes I get the classified. This month I did not. Like I buy it extra. This month I did not, and partly because it's just I'm trying something new and I wasn't really sure. I do like the classified, but I was afraid that I'd end up with like too many stickers left over. And I do really like this kit, but as I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing, I just don't want to overwhelm myself. If that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dates on. I just bought myself a pair of tweezers for down here, and I was like so excited, and now I have no idea what to do with them. But as soon as I find them, I'm gonna put my my desk is, there they are. My desk is an absolute mess. So something I did not think about is when I started filling these out, I did not think about the fact that I'm putting my dates down. So I may have to kind of like white out or move things around in order to make it fit, and I'll just have to take that into account as I continue writing moving forward. So like this sticker, I don't think she's gonna peel up. is going to be covered just a tad bit, unless I go get my undo. It is definitely something I'm going to have to think about moving forward as I put stickers down. Put stickers and write moving forward that I did not consider this month, but like I said, I didn't do this last month. Like this, I didn't use this planner with these stickers. So it was not something I had to think about. So, a couple things I did not take into account. Let me grab a pen real quick. What I didn't take into account is my own writing, and so I'm gonna have to kind of fix some stuff in future months. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have these marked on some of my dates already. Those were my Repatha dates that I had pre-marked, and that was before I had planned to do this, change my system. So I'm gonna have to go through with like some undo and fix that and like fix some of these. So that's a little bit of a pain, but I think that's okay. I think I will survive. But those are done. In the past, I always like to highlight. I don't know why. I just do. It's kind of weird because this is definitely a gray, but it's kind of coming out greenish on this paper. It's a little weird to me. So that is done. Let's go through. I thought I'd kind of look at some of these and see if there's any decorations we can put down. I was thinking maybe a quote here and then something here. I just don't know what. I haven't even opened, like looked at this stuff yet. So obviously I'm not going to mark here because I have I already, these are from Coffee Monster Co. So that does not. I really like the penguins. I'm really tempted to put this guy here. And let's see. I kind of like this quote. It says, never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. So maybe that quote. So let's put my penguin down. I'm loving these penguins. They're just, or are they penguins? Yeah, they're penguins. They're just a type, and I couldn't tell you what type. But I love them. So let's put this guy down, and then let's put, I think, this quote down right here. There. And then I write things in as we go. Like I'll have to write in my daughter's math wings and anything else that comes up. So that is done. So now I kind of started pre-writing, marking these. So I think what I'm going to do in the past, hold on just a second. Let me grab my current planner. So in the past with my monthly books, I have my month and then I have these goal pages. Well, this is so much wasted space because my goals and my to-dos for the month are just not that big. So I think I can do it all on one page. And then I'm going to put my waiting on, which is usually like online orders and stuff, over here. And then I still have 2 pages to use however. So if it's like we're going to go somewhere or I need it for notes or whatever, I think that's how I'm going to use it, is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So I was thinking about stamping out. I have this stamp set. I believe it's from By the Well for God. I do not remember what it's called. I don't know. I don't have the original packaging anymore, but I love it and I love the print on it a lot. I'm actually going to be, this month, I'm going to be using, I'm going to stamp out my dates down here in my weekly and daily stuff, but you'll see that later. But I think I'm going to use these scripts in order to stamp goals up at the top. And I have this Distressed Ink Faded Jeans that I think is going to kind of match a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it is a little big, but I think it's okay because I don't know that I need a ton of space. I'm not even sure what my goals are for the month. I've been slowly working on goals for the year. And I always used to use my alphas to divide it up, but I'm kind of thinking about just actually making stickers that just say this month, work and health. So for now, I think I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put some penguin washi at the bottom and leave it for now until I decide what I'm going to do, because I'm thinking of making the stickers. I don't know that I have any actually that already say those. Well, I have work stickers, I guess. And I might have this month stickers. Some scissors. Put off around. Okay. All right, and I think trying to decide if I want to stamp again over here, or I was kind of thinking actually going up, but I'm afraid it'll take up too much room. I mean, I don't need a ton of room. What did I do with my, oh, there it is. So this month has been, I bought a little bit more than normal, but I still have a lot of room. I did not pre-think everything out, as you can tell. Maybe I'll just put my, we'll start with the penguins at the bottom. And then I will, I don't know what I want to do. I'm kind of thinking I could just stamp so it kind of looks the same for now. I mean, wait, I might just, what I'm worried about is that it's pretty big, that it won't fit, I think, is what my concern is. So maybe I need to, okay, so we have the W. I know they're the wrong way. I'm not overly worried about it. I just want to set it down to see how much room it takes up, because I think I'm not going to be able to fit the full weighting on, which I think is why I was thinking of going this way with it. And then the I would be there. They like to stick to each other. I, and then we have our N. Let's see there. And a G. I'm not going to be able to fit the on. And I don't really want to go below because that takes up a lot of space. So if we went this way, but that does not give me a lot of writing room this way, which is, I think is okay. Or we could go, actually, I'm more likely to go this way down and then go across. See, I'm not, the issue that I'm encountering is just that I'm using a big alpha stamp, which I love this alpha stamp, but it does make it a little bit more challenging. But I could do, if I do it that way, I could do that. I don't know that I hate it. I think I like it, and I still have plenty of room. If I have to do 2 lines, then I think that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do it that. I don't know that I'm gonna like it, and I don't know that I'm gonna do it like that in the future, but we're gonna do it like that this month. So that is done. The stamps away for now. I think they'll work perfectly with my numbers. Definitely a little big for alpha, but I think they'll work perfectly. And then I can just write my list there. I'll figure out my goals later. I'll show you guys once I figure out what I'm doing. And then I still have 2 empty pages that I can use however. So yeah, so that is set up. I was thinking something I wanted to do. Let me grab my book. I keep stacking things on top of other things and it's causing an issue. So now that I have an empty can cover. So normally I put my January, you know, like in my book, but obviously I don't have a book. So what I was thinking about doing is basically I decorated. I got a bunch of stickers of things I love and I pre-decorated. So what I was thinking about doing was doing a cover page here. So using a little bit of paper, I'm hitting my lights. Using a little bit of paper, and I'm not sure. You're getting a lot of my thinking process here because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Like if I do this and then I put the January, maybe kind of what I'm leaning towards. Because that would be kind of cute. But the question is, do I kind of want to rip it or do I want to cut it so it's a full page? Because originally my thought was to kind of just like rip some paper because I'm not going to get the birds up there anyway. But if I just kind of, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. Let's go ahead and just actually cut it down because either way, it's got to be smaller. Okay, so I had to stop and then I had to find some other way to glue because my tape runner ran out and I didn't know where my other tape runners are. I decided, obviously, to go with the full page. It's not perfect, but this is kind of a weird page anyway. So I was kind of thinking of just, I don't know, maybe down here. Maybe down here. I can't decide. Trying something new is scary because it's like, I know I'm never going to look at this page, so it really doesn't matter that much. But I feel like when you start a journal, like you want it to be, we're just going to go with it. Something that doesn't like, that you want to look at, that you want to get into, you know, that kind of thing. What I'm looking for is my small, I don't know what happened to them. I have already lost things. That's interesting. Oh, there they are. I was leaning towards using these little things, like the little ones. I don't think I want big ones off my journal to mark like the month. Sorry, I keep like cutting myself off. Just like little ones to mark however many months are in here to make it easier to maybe find the months. However, I'm not sure what I want to use. I was thinking about just cutting out this January. I don't know, because I was trying to think if I had any, hold on. Okay, from a Happy Planner book, it's an old one. It's like the memory keeping dates and holidays. They have these that can fit on here. I think I will have to cut it down a little bit, but that's about the only thing that I have that will work for, oops, I immediately drop a piece of sticker that's clear on my page and I have no idea where it went. Okay, so that is done, and I will have other ones that I can use for other months. I am just like making a giant mess, but when you change your system up from something you've been doing, it's all about like trying to figure out what works. And that's what I feel like I'm doing. So we're just gonna start at the top. I know I'm not gonna be able to probably even get a half a year in here, but I'm hoping for like 3 or 4 months. We'll see. Let's see what's gonna work. So I'm gonna put this, I kind of try to line it up there. And then I'm just gonna fold it there. Just kind of straight. So, but that's all that's gonna happen in here, because then I will start my weekly stuff in here. So I do want to show you really quick before I go, because I think I've made enough of a mess and I have my January set up, but we'll look in a minute. This is my menu planning and my recipe planning. I want to show you, I also set this up. So I had other, I used to use these, where did I use these? I use these for something when for the daily journaling pages that I am no longer doing. So I decided to use them in here. I did the same thing here, some washi, and then I used a tab, more of those stickers from Happy Planner. I didn't think I had any more. That's why I was like, I knew it'd work. I just didn't know that I had any more. And then I just washied the pages for the month in the same color. And then I have my first week set up. But, and I will show more of this later on, not today. But I thought I'd show you that I also did set that up because I thought that would be fun. And I'm trying to use up my stickers because that's kind of the point of having stickers. So let's see. Let's go back to my January. So I have my month set up. I'll have to kind of go back through my other months and kind of pre-fix things because I did not plan on doing this originally, but I really like it. I really think it's cute. And then I have my pages set up and I still have my 2 extra pages for whatever. So I think that's it. I think that's all I got. So I thought that would be fun to set it up with you guys, even though that was chaotic. Sorry, it was so chaotic. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still getting over, I don't know what I had. I had something. But that is all I have. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.